All right. I'm going to start this video off a little bit differently because this is a pretty big deal. Um, there's something going on that is really, really shady, and I'm not liking it, and they're messing with my money, and I don't like it. Um, Cue the intro. Let's get into it. All right. So I've heard a ton of stories about how HomeAdvisor and all these online lead generation sources are scammers or they give you fake leads, all this stuff. And I've shared my experience with you guys. I've shared my objective experience with you guys. And I've been told that if I stayed with them long enough, that I'm going to see some of the shadiness that these companies are doing. I really am trying to give these companies the benefit of the doubt, but there's some stuff going on that I'm not really liking. The problem is those leads get muddled in with the other ones, and it just becomes an absolute nightmare. You get these leads, and it hasn't happened that often. It's only happened. I mean, I've been with HomeAdvisor for coming up on a year now, maybe about 7 months, 7, 8 months, and it's only happened. I can count on less than one hand, so it's not that much. But I mean, you're charged for it, and this one I was charged $33.98. And even if it's happened 5 times, it's over $160 in mistakes that I have to pay for or submitted credit for. Thankfully, I get a credit for this, so no harm, no foul. But it's if you're not on top of it, then these kind of things can cost a lot of money, and it can really affect your bottom line. So I don't want to say HomeAdvisor is being super nefarious with that. It could be just a miscommunication with their lead acquisition services, as well as the contractors thinking that they can get quotes. I've run into this. I've even talked to a contractor where I call him and I say, yeah, we can definitely take care of your home. He goes, oh, I thought I was just getting a quote, so because I'm a contractor. So I know that this happens. So it's not HomeAdvisor's fault for the fake lead. It's HomeAdvisor's pipeline just kind of working and doing its thing. Well, the thing that happened and prompted this video today was I ran into a situation where I got a phone call. I also use Porch.com, and a review's coming for that. It is so far trash. I hate Porch.com so far. I'm going to go into detail because I don't like to just say I hate something or I don't like something. I want to tell you why, and I want to give you the full breakdown. And maybe I'm misunderstanding something, maybe I'm doing it wrong. So I want to put out full transparency of what I'm doing. But so far, I personally do not like Porch.com. Well, I get a lead through Porch.com, and I'm paying for their pro service. I'm paying for their top of the line, where Porch will actually call and qualify the customer and then connect me with them. So I'm paying for their top of the line stuff. While that's happening, I get a lead for the exact same customer, same name, same everything on HomeAdvisor. And I'm like, oh man, are these two now working together? So I just do, I take care of the customer, but I do a little research, and I don't see that HomeAdvisor owns Porch.com or anything like that. But this customer's extremely old, and they are not super computer literate. And I asked him, I had to call him back for a different reason. And I asked him, how did you find out about us? He goes, oh, I just found you online. It was through that company with the emblem. And I said, was it HomeAdvisor? He goes, no, I hate them. I never use them. They're the worst, blah, blah, blah. I was like, was it Porch.com? He goes, yeah, that's it, Porch.com. So this is an example. I don't know this for sure, of course. I'm not saying this is definite, but this is what happened. This is all I can surmise, is that Porch is selling leads to HomeAdvisor, and it seems like it's somewhat in real time, because not only are they, I don't know, man, I'm really kind of confused here on this. I think Porch grabs the lead, and then they sell it to not only just contractors, but to other lead acquisition websites. And that could be really, really bad, because now you're not just competing with the 2, 3, 4 contractors that are on this platform. Now you're competing against 2, 3, 4 platforms that have 2 or 3, 4 contractors on every platform. That's not good. That's confusing for the customer. That is bad for the contractors. The only person that stands to serve is the company that's selling the lead. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible business practice, and it should be called out, and it should be known that, I mean, Porch should not be selling their leads to competitors like HomeAdvisor to make their contractors their customers. I'm their customer. I'm effectively the person paying Porch's bills. They're making me compete with a platform completely different, and that's just the platforms that I know about. Just HomeAdvisor, and then HomeAdvisor owns Angie's List and a bunch of other ones, and what is that other platform? I don't know, but they own a few other ones. So this could be a thing where HomeAdvisor is sharing it with Angie's List and all the other platforms they own, Handy or whatever, and I could be competing with dozens of platforms but I'm footing the bill for it. I'm footing the bill for it. Man, I really wanted to give these platforms a chance. Porch.com. Again, I'll get into the deep review of them. It hasn't been good. I told myself I was going to give them until the summer so that I can really assess the platform, because I joined them pretty late in the year, and I haven't really got a lot of value from them, and they haven't had a lot of opportunity to offer me value because, it's during the slow times. So it's going to be really hard to look past this and decide to give them the time they need to earn my business on a more permanent scale. And they're a Seattle company. They're based right here in Seattle. So I don't know how. This is a troubling one, guys. This is a troubling one. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I think it's important to share all of my experiences that I have with this and not hold anything back, and give you as many details, give you as many of the breadcrumbs as possible, because anybody can just go on and say, oh, I absolutely hate this company. I hate doing business with them. I don't want to do business with them. And I'm like, tell me your experience. It's like, oh, no, I just know a bunch of people that have been screwed over. Well, I mean, what does that mean, right? This is something. This is my personal experience. These are the breadcrumbs. You can surmise what you want from it and kind of make up your own mind. And I want to put this out there to bring to light so that hopefully these companies can change their big business practice, because that is not right, and in my opinion should be illegal. Like how can oh my gosh, I don't understand. It's very troubling. It's very troubling. I'm not going to edit this video at all. I'm just going to put it out just like this because I want you to see my reaction. I want you to see how I feel about this. This is troubling to me. This is not right. Yeah, I'm probably going to, I'm going to call them on Monday, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to explain. Hopefully I can make a follow-up video. But so far, doesn't look good. Either way, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can watch the follow-up to this video. Like I said, I'm going to be making some more content about this. I feel like this is going to be dragged out for a while. So I'll tell you my experience. If I decide to cancel Porch, I'll tell you my experience with that, because I have a credit with them. You have to pay. And again, I'll go into that. Maybe that'll probably be the first one I have like a beginning to end experience with. So, oh man, this is going to be interesting. Make sure you're subscribed. Catch you on the next one. Peace.